This was captured earlier this week. The International Space Station flying over Typhoon Yutu. Welcome to another update on the typhoon from Force 13, and we start off with the latest track on the local name Rosita from the Pagasa. Severe tropical storm Rosita has slightly weakened whilst remaining almost stationary over the West Philippine Sea. Light to moderate rains due to the trough of severe tropical storm Rosita will be experienced over the Northern and Central Luzon. Residents in these areas, especially those living near river channels in low-lying areas, mountainous areas, are advised to take appropriate actions against possible flooding and landslides, coordinate with the local disaster risk reduction and management officers. A small craft alert remains in place and is expected to depart the region later today at 4 AM. The centre was 210 kilometres northwest of Dagupan City, 17.1 degrees north, 118.7 degrees east, almost stationary, maximum sustained winds 100 kilometres an hour near the centre and gusting up to 120 kilometres an hour. Now I know warning signals now in force. That is the latest from the centre. Now we have a look at various tracks on the system. Joint Typhoon Warning Centre has at 16.6 degrees north, 118.8 degrees east. Tropical Storm 31W located 430 nautical miles southeast of Hong Kong, tracking westward at 5 knots over the last 6 hours, and wave height is down to 18 feet. (31W) has continued to track away from the Philippines with decreasing frictional effects. Consequently, animated and enhanced infrared satellite imagery depicts a reconsolidating system with improved deep convective banding. Here's the late cycle intensity guidance, and shortly the Joint Typhoon Warning Centre's current chart. And the improved deep convective banding is currently taking place over the northern semicircle, wrapping into a broad low-level circulation centre. A 37 GHz image depicts tightly curved shadow banding, wrapping into a well-defined microwave eye feature which supports the current position with good confidence within 30 nautical miles. Now we have a look at the life of another system that reached Category 5 status. A recent ASCAT image as well as a recent SSMI image suggests a somewhat erratic track over the last 6 hours, with a dip to the west-southwest followed by the recent sharp turn to the northwest. Overall, environmental conditions remain favourable with low 10 to 15 knot vertical wind shear, enhance a poleward outflow. Tropical Storm 31W is tracking along the southwest periphery of a subtropical ridge position to the northeast. There is no change to the forecast philosophy since the previous prognostic reasoning message. The 34 knot wind radii over the northwest anomalous northeast quadrants forecast have been modified to incorporate northeast surge winds adjacent to the system. Tropical Storm 31W is forecast to track north-northwest to northward through the forecast period as it tracks along the western periphery of the steering ridge. This is another satellite view of the same information. The system is forecast to re-intensify to a peak of 65 knots within 24 hours due to the favourable environmental conditions. After that 48-hour mark has been reached, increasing vertical wind shear, slightly cooler sea surface temperatures around 26 Celsius will serve to gradually weaken the system. And by 48 hours, the tropical storm will rapidly dissipate over water due to dry air entrainment, strong vertical wind shear, upper level convergence. There is high uncertainty in the Joint Typhoon Warning Centre's forecast track, with a large spread of 530 nautical miles at the 72-hour mark. However, what do the models say? Most of the models rapidly dissipate the system, either slowing the forward motion while losing the circulation or injecting the remnant circulation northeast into the baroclinic zone, and including a strong upper level westerlies. Now we have a look at the 24-hour shear tendency, and you can clearly see that it remains in a environmental friendly situation. And the Joint Typhoon Warning Centre's official forecast favours a dissipation scenario, slower track speeds over the northern South China Sea due to very unfavourable environmental conditions, and the upper level divergence is up around 40 knots. Here's the latest wind shear. The red's unfavourable, the green's favourable, yellow neutral. The 850 millibar vorticity, and the vorticity scale is the right hand side of the screen, and the intensity in white is the strongest. And apology for the background noise, the next door neighbour's dog is playing up. Now we have a look at the NOAA floaters. Force 13 will continue to bring the latest information on this system, and just prior to doing this update, considering that I'm based here on the east coast of Australia, and in less than 24 hours, November 1st indicates the start of the southern hemisphere's tropical. Sources, caution needs to be applied as various models are run numerous times in a 24-hour period and the information does change. And the yellow to dark brown. The tropical cyclone formation probability guide. And I know that there's possible areas of interest over there in the East Pac, and this is the NCEP. It's a spaghetti model, and it's just a look at the tropical storm Yutu or Rosita.
You can follow Force 13's outlets, the website force13.com with the latest. You can also find our YouTube page. You're probably there already, but if not, subscribe if you haven't so far. You can also find our Facebook page, Force 13 all in text, and it's at Force 13 on Twitter if you'd like to get in touch with us on there. You can also help the project become even better by enjoying the benefits of patronage. You can find out more information about how to become a patron and what those benefits are at patreon.com/Force13. You can also add Force 13 on Skype and Fool 13 at extension 9094 on Discord for tropical weather chat.